I have been trying to get a better place, you know, with less noise and better connection because we're currently experiencing load shedding and there's a lot of noise outside because of the generators that are going on. But hey, what can we do? We gotta keep on rolling. So I am outside, so if you hear some generators in the background, load shedding. I'm in South Africa, so yeah. Um, Hi guys, how are you doing? So today, I I am doing a video about how I have always known that I was kind of different or gifted or I was a healer. And this got me thinking because of a podcast that I listened to sometime last year. I think it was around November last year, where they were interviewing this healer. And one of the things she said in this interview was she has always known that she was a healer. And then she started breaking down why she was saying that. And in me listening to her saying these things, and I was like, that sounds exactly like me. You know, I recognized myself in what she was talking about. So, growing up, I think I was around, 8, 9, or 10. And I had this Sunday school teacher that I really liked. She was living in Cape Town, and she used to come through to our small town in the Eastern Cape, in Butterworth, during Easters, because she was a great singer, a great minister of music. So she would come through to our church, and she would, be part of the worship team, and come just and minister during the Easters. So for some reason, she just decided that she's going to stay a little longer and not go back to Cape Town and help with the choir at church and also help with the Sunday school. And I was already fond of her. I would look forward to seeing her during the Easters. I was like, she's going to come back from Cape Town and it's going to be awesome having her around, because I think I kind of connected with her, because she sang great and she was just a beautiful soul in general. But also, I think my spirit, just connected with her. Even though then I didn't understand these things, but now I think my spirit was just, recognizing, another spirit that's a healer, because music is a type of healing, there are many ways of healing, and one of her ways of healing was that of being a musician. She was a singer, but it's a very profound singer, I must say. So I then got close to her because she was now my Sunday school teacher. She was staying for a while, and I remember I would go to school, and at school I would be looking forward to coming back from school, because I knew that when I get home I'm going to change, I'm going to eat, and I am going to see her. Just sit around and have a conversation with her. Now I was thinking the other day, I wonder what kind of conversations I was having with her at my age, because I think she was in her 20s, and I'm saying I was 8, 9, or 10. And she would sit with me and we would have conversations. So this thing continued with me feeling comfortable with being friends with adults. And it then progressed to just being comfortable with being friends with them. And I would find out now that they felt comfortable talking to me about serious things, serious stuff about their lives. You know, you'd find someone now I'm a little grown, maybe in my teens. You know, someone would want me to give them an advice or my input on something. Snowy, what do you think? And I would think, why would this person want me to tell them what I think about this particular issue that I don't know nothing about? I have not experienced. I am young. Why is she asking me this, or why is he asking me this? But in my questioning, you know, because this I would ask in my mind. I wouldn't directly ask from you, but why was I doing like the main dollar? Why? I'll just think about that in my mind, and then immediately after thinking about that, I would actually engage in whatever that person is talking about, and I would basically know what to say and what the person should do. And in my knowing and being able to talk to a person, I would say to myself, this cannot be me. This cannot be me talking. There's gotta be something higher than me, bigger than me, that's talking through me. There's no way. Like, sometimes I'll talk things and I'll be like, how did I know that? And now I recognize that that is what is called wisdom. You know, it's knowledge that doesn't come from you but comes from above, and people recognized this thing, you know, because what made them feel comfortable talking to me about certain things, or comfortable asking for advice on a particular thing, and actually think that I'm going to be able to give them advice. And now this is a surprising part is, after a while, someone will be like, yo, you know, I actually executed the advice you gave, and it actually worked. And I'm like, oh, okay, no, that's great. And then in my alone space, I'd sit and think, did the person really listen to me and actually did what I told them to do, and it worked? There's gotta be something about me, you know. So I kind of understand now why at the end of the day, in my adulthood, I have always attracted people that needed healing. Now I'm talking about relationships where you'd find that I like a person, we get along, and maybe in this relationship I would find out that this person is broken. And you'd find that now I don't play a role of just being their girlfriend. I'm playing also a role of trying to mend the brokenness that is in them. That was not caused by me, by the way, but because in their attraction, thinking that they're attracted to me because they're attracted to me for whatever reason, but it's actually them getting attracted to a healer that they need, you know. And to a point that after I have recognized this, but no, man, most of the time it's not just a relationship, but it's an opportunity for me to heal. It would never bother me when the relationship ends, because I would understand that it was just for a season for me to do my job of being a healer. As much as it would hurt, you know, because I mean emotions are invested there, you know, but it would give me peace knowing that I did what I was supposed to do. I have answered to the call, you know, and whichever way or whatever that has happened for the season of us being in this commune has ended. It's okay. I've done my job. And to a point that I never feel bad and become malicious to the person, and I don't, because I've recognized a healer in me many years ago. I do this with friends, I do this in relationships, and I've kind of made peace with it, because you would want now to ask yourself, why are people coming to me and they hurt me? Hurt people. But I don't stick on that and be like, they are hurt people that hurt people, and that's it. They are hurt people, and I am here to kind of heal. And when that job is done, then I have done my job. So with the things that now come in your adulthood that indicate that you're a healer, that brings you to an attention of you being a healer, and you need to do something about it. It's something that comes later. But in your growing up, there are little indications that are good, that tells you that you are not just a person, but there's something greater and bigger in you, and you are here to fulfill that, and it involves people. So one of the things that I wish I had known is that you don't just become a healer to say I'm a healer, but in your healing you also get bruised so that you may be able to heal yourself. When you are able to heal yourself, then you are able to heal the next person. Goes back to what I said in one of my videos, that you can never heal an experience that you have never gotten into. You have to experience a certain thing so that you know how to heal it. Right? So, and it also brings me back to one of the healers I've listened to, saying that you don't get to find yourself being a healer somewhere in the future, but you are born a healer. What happens is that you become yourself as you grow. You become your healing self as you grow. You recognize who you are and what you have been called for as you grow. It doesn't mean that it happens now at a certain age that they will say, oh, now you are 20, voila, you are a healer, you've just been given a gift. It's something that you are born with. And as you walk in life and as things happen, then they bring you to a recognition of who you are. You are born a healer. It's not something that just magically happens down the line. And I appreciate God for this, and I appreciate my ancestors for gifting me this, because you are gifted this. This comes from your bloodline. It's a thing that has been in your family, and then it goes down the bloodline and generation to generation. And if I was not born in a family of healers, most probably I was not going to be one. And I appreciate the fact that I have been chosen to be one, as much as it's not easy. Trust me, it's not easy. It's not easy. Sometimes I just sit and think, why me? Why me? But I appreciate it, because anything that you do on earth that involves another human being and that makes another human being a better person as they maneuver life, that's a great thing. It's a beautiful thing. And I appreciate God for that. So thank you for tuning in. Please remember to subscribe. Please remember to like or comment. and I hope to see you soon with another very interesting thing that comes up in my mind that I can talk about.